Welcome to Six Figs. I'm Kyle, and in today's video, we're talking about the one and only Nervos Network. Baby, I have been in Japan the last 2 weeks. Here I am at the top of a skyscraper in Shibuya, Japan, baby. Get to Japan. One of the last high-functioning, classy societies, I guarantee you, that exists in the world today. Truly remarkable. But Shibuya is a place where there's Lambos, Ferraris, my type of cars driving around. So I was in Japan for 2 weeks. I'm back now, and I finally get to crank out some content. This is kind of an old AMA, but Jordan Mack made quite the effort to answer questions and things like that. So I just wanted to reiterate that he spent a half hour to an hour responding to some of these questions in the most technical manner possible. He went through it like a white glove with this Nervos Network Reddit AMA. Also, this is what's getting me excited about today's video is there is winners for the CK Bowl Hackathon, folks. And I am super excited. And we'll go from last to first. And we've got some interesting things where there is event drops, authentication, things like that. That took third place. This is called the CK Bowl event drop. Now, this one was kind of interesting to me. Crowdfunding on Nervos Network, folks. Nervos donations. So it looks like you can log right in with your CK Bowl wallet, create a campaign. Looks like there's some test campaigns, and people can donate to it. So maybe somebody needs some equipment to make YouTube videos about Nervos, and they need like 100,000 CKB. They could create a campaign and see if they could earn it. This is what I am super excited about, is CK Burn, baby. Now, this is interesting. CK Burn is a transparent, fair online lottery platform. This is exactly the type of thing we need to get Nervos going, because guess what? If you're in crypto, there's a good chance I am pointing at you, are some sort of a degen gambler. Nah, not all of you, but there could be some of you out there that are just shaking their head. Yes, I am a degen gambler. I am to a certain extent. But this is cool because it looks like you could throw down, looks like there's different betting pools. You can throw down 5,000-10,000 CKB. If 100 people get together and they throw down 1,000 CKB and there's a lottery, well, you got a chance at winning 100,000 CKB or something. I don't know exactly how it works, but I will link to this in the description. I'm not promoting this in any way. I am just excited to see something like this being built on Nervos. You're going to want to follow me on Twitter. Look in the description or the pinned comment for a link to my Twitter, because when I can't make these types of videos, I like to create TA and drop the alpha there. Now, let's just look at the markets here. Let's see what's going on. I want to see what Nervos Network is doing. Let's just type in Nervos. All right, so we're hovering at that 200 coin, spot in the total cryptoverse. So Nervos Network, it's a top 200 coin. It's probably a lot. It's probably like 190 if you take out all the stable coins and all the junk. So we're talking about a top 200 project. That's a big deal. This is, in my opinion, one of the better sleeper coins, sleeper projects for that matter. In my opinion, they had a working DEX far before Cardano did. Why people? It's just a big popularity game. So here it is. So this was the chart that I threw down the other day on Twitter. You guys can kind of see that there could be the possibility of some, quasi little inverse head and shoulders pattern. It just is what it is. But let's take a look at this on the weekly. Right now, folks, when I see this symmetrical triangle happening at the end of this downward leg, and then I look at the distance between price action and this Ichimoku cloud, I can't help but to think that a bounce could possibly be coming, folks, and I'm hoping to see it soon. I don't know what else to say, but I am hoping that we get that inverse head and shoulders move to the upside. Let's just check some things out here. We had some powerful wicks going on mid-August to the downside, but right now, price is kind of going to have to get past this 0.003066-ish level if we want to continue to climb to the upside. After that, 0.003859, we'll do some more videos when the time comes. But when we start throwing up extensions from these levels, in time, I would like to see this thing back at a half penny right up to this sweet spot, which does seem to be somewhat of a very sweet support and resistance level here. You can see the resistance here, so it makes sense to come up and try it again. Now, are we going to see that happen? This is just one of the most volatile times in crypto, in my opinion, right now. One of the most, not the most, but it's one of the most. We're seeing low volume. We're seeing lots of infighting in all these different crypto communities. It's just, there's zero hype, zero motivation. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm hoping we don't retest this 0.002-ish level. I would have never thought that we would have seen these types of levels. But, when we're talking about Nervos Network, and let's just look at the last all-time highs, was just about 4.5 cents. So let's just say if we, match that, go back to those all-time highs at 4.5 cents. So we'll divide this by 0.0. We'll just go with the current prices right now. We're looking at a 16x from here. We could probably see a 20x, 15 to 20x during the next bull market. I would hope at least a 20 to 50x, maybe create a new all-time high around like that 7-cent level or something like that. But folks, that's it for today. We're just going to have to keep our eyes on the price, on the markets, because it's at that symmetrical triangle, dog leg. This is a very pivotal, volatile time for the market to decide if we go up or down. Love you all. We'll see you guys on the next video.